So you think 75 hard is hard. I went through it like a breeze the first time I tried. Why? Because I was raised by a grandfather who never had a son. And I had to fill in for the gap. I had to fill in for the gap. He was making me eat a whole lemon, peel and all, like biting on it like an apple, like you do with an apple. And I was a little child, like not even 7-year-old, and I should keep a straight face. I should keep a straight face. So your mouth. So you're a child, right? Close your eyes, think like you're a child, and you're making this first bite on this lemon, and you feel all the juices coming into your mouth, and you should not make any face, any mimic, any gesture, anything. So the purpose of this was to teach me discipline, to train me not being scared from the dark, to endure any kind of temperature, freezing cold or smoking hot, raining, whatever. You just have to do it. You have to go out and do your 45-minute walk and don't think about anything else, and just do it. It was 1:30 a.m. when I was holding on to my right leg straight up while laying in bed and looking at the ceiling with my eyes wide open, asking, so is this how it is going to be for another 20 years? Pain 24/7? I was sad. I was crying. I've been limping for over a year in pain, working and feeling angry. No wonder all the results of my sales were like plummeting. My overweight went through the roof. Drinking wine every night, and my only dilemma was red or white. Lonely. It was sad. And it is as if God heard my prayer. I just automatically reached for my phone and I went on Facebook. And the first thing I saw was an ad from a gym asking for 20 women to sign up who would like to lose weight till Thanksgiving. It was October of 2017. It was October of 2017 when I couldn't take it anymore. And I realized that I had to change something. Something had to change. Something had to change. I signed up. The next day they called me, I was right there. And I enter an office and there is a trainer who looked at me and he was like, Have a seat. I couldn't sit because then I cannot stand up. And this is when I broke into tears. And I started to cry and I couldn't say a word. And he immediately realized that this was not a physical issue. I had a very deep underlying condition of trauma eating my life away. So he pulled the marker and he started making a diagram on the white wall. And he pulled a book, The 7 Energy Levels of Leadership. He explained to me where I was on a scale from 1 to 7. I was in the rock bottom of the scale. Angry, 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 angry. And I didn't know. I actually didn't know. I thought I was fine because I was working and I was meeting people every day, and I was just doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm full of energy, and I'm this disciplined girl that they raised to endure pretty much everything, and I didn't know. Until a few people here and there started telling me, people who actually cared about me, that I need to lose weight. I even went to a doctor who told me that I need to build muscle and the knee pain will go away, which happened down the line. This is when I realized that actually there is still hope, that I needed help, that I had to build a system and follow the steps. And I signed up for many other groups, and at some point I had 9 coaches. I lost 40 pounds. I stopped drinking. I started meditating 3 times a day. So why gratitude was still hard for me to practice? Because of all the pain, all the hurt. That's my own explanation of things. I was having a hard time being grateful. And when you're not grateful, you resonate at a different level where actually everything gets to you. And I had to learn that I have to learn how to respond to people, words, actions that I was feeling like they're directed against me. Instead of picking up the subject, looking at it, dusting it off, realize that this is there for you to learn something, figure out how to respond, not to react. This is how I changed, step by step by step by step, until I finally got to the pen and paper and started to write down every night 10 things I am grateful for. This was the hardest part for me. I wasn't able to be grateful. I didn't know what to be grateful for, which means that nothing was bringing me pleasure. Nothing was making me happy. I went that far to learn that people don't exist on this earth to serve the purpose of making me happy. And I had to learn how to be happy within, by myself. How do you do this when you have been raised to think that you need to be with someone in order to be happy? So this is what I had to learn. How to be happy by myself. So I started looking at my feelings. What makes me feel upset? And then ask the question, why? Until I learned one day to look at all this and be grateful for it. Yeah. This is when I realized that I have changed. I have changed into a completely different person. People were saying this, and now everything that I do, I kind of do it on purpose because I would like to relay this message, to put this message out there, to tell other women that there is hope. And drinking wine in the middle of the night is not going to solve the problem. We need to look for solutions, and we need to help each other find the solution. Analyze the problem and then find the solution. So the solution that worked for me, the way I changed into a different person, was once I started practicing gratitude and learning how to be grateful, which in the beginning I was forcing myself to do, just because somebody told me that I should do it. And I said, you know what, Silva, you don't have another choice. The other choice is to keep limping, being overweight, being angry, live this life as means to the end. Don't create anything, don't look for anything, just take it as it is and deal with it for as long as you can. So if this is what you want for yourself, you have to sit down and write down what you want. Make 10 bullets of what you want, and then just go ahead and build a plan, follow the steps, and see where it takes you. Much love to you. This was your girl Silva from the beach. And I made it a bit heavy today, perhaps. Well, life is not easy to begin with. Like 75 hard, right? We all think it's hard. But wait until you have to eat a whole lemon, peel and all, without showing any facial expression. Just keep straight face and eat the lemon.